We're in Valrico, Florida. Just want to show you an example here. We came up with this zone. This is zone 1 here. There's one sprinkler there, one in the side of the walkway, and one in the flower bed that's in there. I think with the one in the flower bed, we're going to adjust it just slightly so we can get this whole coverage in this flower bed, which will be fine because we have another sprinkler, a rotary here in the corner. And there's a rotary here too that is spraying into the flower bed as well. But I would say this, there was one sprinkler in the flower bed. There was two sprinklers in the flower bed too, along with this same zone, which is zone 1. We've eliminated 3 sprinklers on this zone. 3 sprinklers, which will save cost on sprinkler repair, continuous sprinkler repair. Can you go to the second zone, please? And as we're moving along to the second zone, just showing you an example of what we do with the systems, because we always have redundant sprinklers spraying behind a AC, behind a shed. There's still some more modifications we can do to this system, but the customer's in a budget, so we are working as best we can with their limited budget. There was a sprinkler inside that this little flower bed. You have a sprinkler that's getting coverage into there, and then in the back there's another sprinkler that's getting all this coverage. You really don't need that much water in this palm tree and that bush. Those will just keep growing. So what we did is relocated that sprinkler and moved it out this way. There was also an additional sprinkler on the side, in the back, wasted water. We've eliminated that as well. So we try to focus on reducing sprinklers. We don't just want to repair sprinklers. We want to improve the pattern and reduce cost while eliminating at least 5 to 10, as many sprinklers as we can. Go to the next zone, please. So we're going to the third zone. There was 4 sprinklers along the back here, which didn't make any sense at all. All we did, we capped off 2 of them and converted them to rotaries. Simple fix, just by replacing it with a rotary. It's getting a coverage all through here, and it's even coming up down to here. There's another rotary that'll come up here. I'll have turn that on for us next. But you can see it goes all the way over there. There's no reason to have 4 sprinklers all along here that are just, and they were on risers too, so it's an accident when it happened. Go to the next zone, please. So we're going to the next zone here, which should bring up that sprinkler. I think that was zone 4. Are you on zone 4?
Number 4.
Okay, go to zone, I think it was zone 5 next. All right, so that's zone 5. There's the other one that intersects with this one here that was just on just a minute ago. So this gets the coverage here, perfect. No reason to have all those sprinklers. We took them off the high risers from them going with the mower and breaking it. This is a continuous problem that happens if you don't make these right adjustments. Including, in addition to this, the sprinkler needs to be flush. By just doing that simple adjustment and making sure it's flush, this irrigation will not have any problems with this sprinkler for many years when you do it right. Then there was a leak here, which is kind of didn't make any sense. Go to the next zone, please.
That's it, it's only 5.
Go to zone 2 for me, please.
Number 2 is on.
Go to zone 3. So this is zone 3 here.
3 is on.
There was a sprinkler right there in the center, which didn't make any sense. No, there's no reason for that sprinkler to be running. There's a bunch of, here in this area, What I was thinking, they had a sprinkler here because of they were trying to get coverage in here, but you have a palm tree here. You have, this really doesn't need it. This is going to be really hard to make sure you can grow grass around it, but we're still getting coverage here by that sprinkler there, and it's coming all the way here alongside with that rotary that hits in this direction. There was another sprinkler on the far end where that fence post is at, where you open the door, and there was another sprinkler in the corner there. Again, no need for it to be there. You got your really good coverage along here. And this is getting all covered. This is where we capped another sprinkler, which we didn't need at all. I've decided to keep that one there because you want to get a little bit of coverage in here, since we eliminated already 2 in the flower bed. And also with these sprinkler systems are always unusual. Each contractor, or if they decide to install it themselves, they make their own customizations. Unfortunately, you want to keep the zones in an area, not, you see how it's in the backyard and it comes to the front, which is not too efficient as far as repairs. They had a leak here on the tree, and there was a sprinkler that kept breaking here. All we did instead, we advised them to just go ahead and cap that off. We replaced the nozzle, a longer 15-foot nozzle, and it covers all the way there with no problem. Go to the next zone, please. Go to the next zone, please. And this is a zone that we replaced. They always have this sprinkler that's breaking. If you put it on the flex pipe and put it at the right, always has to be in the ground, so it, out of the obstructions, or anybody can break it. Or even with a mower, they go over it, they shouldn't break off at all when installed right. It's very important that you install right these the sprinklers. But this system has been optimized, and I'm pretty sure we've reduced like 60% probability of more repairs, ongoing repairs. So there's a final, just show an example.